Sri Lanka's most powerful news brand.
A very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. We're coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. Let's first start off with a look at the stories that made it to your headlines this afternoon.
Three faculties of the Rajarata University closed due to viral flu. 2,000 mobile phones imported illegally seized by customs. Cyril Ramaphosa chosen to lead South Africa's ruling party.
Now starting off with your lead story this afternoon, the village of Kithul-Unua in Kantale, which suffered the effects of the drought, are now faced with another serious issue. This time, they're being attacked by wild elephants.
Kithul-Unua is a rural village located on the border of the Polonnaruwa district, home to around 500 families. The main source of employment in this village is farming and agriculture. Despite the many economic difficulties, the villagers managed to plug their paddy lands and were in anticipation to reap a good harvest. The drought shattered their dreams, forcing them to use whatever water available for consumptions for their paddy lands. At a time when they have been battered by arid weather and authorities who turned a blind eye, encroaching wild elephants have made matters worse. Wild elephants have already destroyed many paddy lands, while the debt burden of these families further increases. Wild elephants have already destroyed many paddy lands, while the debt burden of these families further increases. A lone bull elephant that made its way to the village last night destroyed several houses. The local request authorities to provide a solution to this issue.
The operation to drive away wild elephants that encroached to Ella back into the wild is facing a serious issue, mainly because of those who come to witness the operation and the elephants. Authorities have requested the locals to refrain from visiting the area.
2 wild elephants roamed in the Bellekatua area in Badulla on Sunday. The wildlife officers believe these elephants have come from the Vallavaya Handapangala Forest Reserve. The wildlife officers launched a mission to chase these elephants 2 days back. However, the process was halted due to the increasing number of people visiting the area. According to our correspondent, even though the wildlife officers were able to chase the elephants out of the reserve, by considering the security of the people arriving to see the elephants, they were chased back to the reserve again. The wildlife officers restarted the mission last night to chase the elephants after briefing the area residents.
More local news now. 4 faculties of the Rajarata University in Mihintale have been closed temporarily due to a viral flu spreading among university students. Now, the Vice-Chancellor of the university, Professor Ranjit Wijewardene, stated that these faculties will be reopened on the 26th of this month. The Sri Lanka Freedom Party, meanwhile, submitted nominations for 5 local government bodies in the Gampaha district. The handover was made by a group led by former President Chandrika Bandaranaike Kumaratunga. Nominations were handed over for the Athanagalla, Dulapitiya, Kana and Medigama Pradeshia Sabhas. The Gum at the Gumin Gummata Vevin Vevata program, a national initiative targeted at reigniting the splendor of Sri Lanka's ancient hydraulic civilization, was carried out for a 3rd day today at the banks of the Galkalavela and Demuno Veva. Also making your local news now. 2 people died in a head-on collision involving 2 motorbikes at the Elephant Pass on the Jaffna-Kilinochchi main road. Now, according to the police, the victims were 28 and 36-year-olds, and the incident took place last evening. 2 others injured were admitted to hospital. Parliamentarian Namal Rajapaksa made these views during a party meeting held in Hambantota. 6 of our nominations were rejected. However, we are expecting justice through the judiciary. These were rejected for small technical issues. Honorable Prime Minister is scolding us and saying we don't know how to submit nomination. However, remember, there was a time the nomination to contest for the Colombo Municipal Council was rejected. At that time, they used someone else to contest and won the elections. We have a doubt on the officials looking at this matter, whether they are working for the government. Minister Partly Champika Ranawaka expressed these views to the media following a ceremony in Kandy.
We have established an independent elections commission. The officials there act independently. Unlike back in the day, those officials do not work according to the politicians' requirements. Some may try to correct certain errors in their nomination sheet by calling certain police officials at the commission, and they think they can direct the elections according to their will. No one can use the state property for their personal agendas. This election is happening independently. This is something the people of this country were hoping for a long time. So if there is any injustice taking place, that can be resolved by going to courts.
The minister expressed these views at an event which saw the foundation stone being laid for several proposed projects under the Kandy City Development Project.
මෙගාවොට් 600 බැගින් වූ ගල්ලංගුරු බලාගාර දෙකක් ඉදිකිරීම ඇතුළු විදුලි ජනන ප්‍රතිපත්ති ඇතුළත් කැබිනට් පත්‍රිකාව අමාත්‍ය මණ්ඩලයේදී අද ප්‍රතික්ෂේප වී තිබෙනවා. සම කැබිනට් ප්‍රකාශක අමාත්‍ය රාජිත සේනාරත්න මහතා නිවුස් ෆස්ට් කළ විමසීමකදී ඒ බව තහවුරු කළා. ත්‍රිකුණාමලය ෆවුල්තොඩිය සහ පුත්තලම නොරචොලි ප්‍රදේශයේ මෙම බලාගාර දෙක ඉදිකිරීමට කැබිනට් පත්‍රිකාවෙන් යෝජනා කර තිබුණා. ඒ ඉදිරිපත් කර තිබුණේ ආචාර්ය සරත් අමුණුගම රංජිත් සියවලාපිට යන අමාත්‍යවරුන්ගේ අත්සනින් ඒකාබද්ධ කැබිනට් පත්‍රිකාවක් ලෙසයි. ගෞතමී நன்றி டஷ்மா 600 மெகாவாட் திறனுடைய 2 அனல் மின் நிலையங்களை நிர்மாணித்தல் உள்ளிட்ட மின்சார உற்பத்தி கொள்கைகள் அடங்கிய அமைச்சரவை பத்திரம் அமைச்சரவையால் நிராகரிக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. இந்த விடயத்தை அமைச்சரவை இணை பேச்சாளர் அமைச்சர் ராஜித சேனாரத்ன நியூஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்டிற்கு உறுதிப்படுத்தினார். திருகோணமலை மற்றும் நுரைச்சோலை ஆகிய பகுதிகளில் 2 அனல் மின் நிலையங்களை நிர்மாணிப்பதற்கு அமைச்சரவை பத்திரம் தாக்கல் செய்யப்பட்டிருந்தது. கலாநிதி சரத் அமுனுகம மற்றும் அமைச்சர் ரஞ்சித் சியம்பலாபிட்டி ஆகியோரால் கையொப்பமிடப்பட்ட இணைந்த அமைச்சரவை பத்திரம் தாக்கல் செய்யப்பட்டிருந்தமை குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது. ஷாலன்.
Now in some breaking news, over 2,000 cell phones smuggled, in some breaking news, the proposal to construct 2 coal power plants of 600 megawatts each has been rejected by the cabinet today. Now it was presented by ministers Sarat Amunugama and Ranjit Siambalapitia. This was confirmed to Newsfirst by co-cabinet spokesperson Rajitha Senaratne. Now on to more local news. Over 2,000 cell phones smuggled into the country were seized by customs officials at the Bandaranaike International Airport this morning. The cell phones were in the possession of 3 Sri Lankans who arrived from China and Dubai. According to customs officials, the phones were brought into the country without the permission of the Telecommunications Regulatory Commission. The airport customs are conducting further investigations into the incident. The CID has launched investigations into 2 frauds committed by school students from Anuradhapura and Narahimpeta by using mobile phones during the ordinary level examination.
The Department of Examination states steps have been taken to install state-of-the-art equipment capable of identifying individuals who bring any electronic devices, including mobile phones, into exam centres. Commissioner General of Examination said necessary action will be taken after consulting the subject minister. And now we cross over to Shehan Ranatunga, who is at the Newsfirst Christmas Centre at the Echelon Square. Shehan, tell us, how is the ambience at the Newsfirst Christmas Centre there?
We're joining you live right now from the Newsfirst Christmas Centre right here at the Echelon Square. We've been here since the from the beginning of this month, and we will remain here until the 29th of this month. And as we have seen throughout the course of this time here, you, the public, have been coming here. You've been doing screen tests, you've been doing voice tests, and trying your hand with the hope of perhaps one day being a news anchor. And then to top it off, the best part is that you have been coming and watching us as we do live news bulletins from 7 p.m. every single day. If you've not already been a part of this, you need to get down here really fast, because the news has never been seen this way before. And you add with that the festivities of this Christmas season. You must not miss this opportunity. As you can see, you've got the trees, you've got Santa Claus, and you've got large crowds gathering here. And it's a perfect way to get ready for Christmas. We're 6 days away. So once again, please do come down here. If you're driving by, don't be afraid. Come and talk to us. You might even get a chance to be on radio or on television. Back to you, Shalan.